Good evening, good evening, good evening. How are you all tonight? Thanks for joining me. So, topic for tonight is deciding to be happy. Deciding to be happy. I'm not saying that you are happy. You could be incredibly miserable at the moment. You could be hating the situation. You could be, stressed out, bills to pay, screaming kids, fighting with your spouse, car breaks down, fridge breaks down, toilet breaks down. Could be 100 different things went wrong. But you can still decide. No matter what happens in your external environment, you can still decide to be happy internally. Just a choice. Looking back in hindsight, first off, when I was about 14, I was kind of a naughty kid, broke a lot of rules, didn't like to listen to authority, and I'm still that way in a lot of respects, but I respect the law. But anyways, my parents, they sent me to a military boarding school in Missouri, the little podunk town called Boonville, Missouri, called Kemper Military School. Anyways, when I was at Kemper, I noticed that life was a lot different. And for me, being away from my friends, away from my home state, in a new state, it was cold in the winter. It was pretty, I'd say, culture shock in a way, because we had a lot of kids that were former gangbangers and court ordered and all that kind of stuff. So for me, it was a little bit of a culture shock coming from this padded suburban environment. Anyhow, the point I'm getting at is I could have chose to be happy, which I did in some respects. But looking back in hindsight, that was one of the lessons that I was supposed to learn. Or, let's say supposed to, but that was the opportunity for me to learn. That lesson there was be happy no matter what. Be happy in your situation. Now, you don't have to tolerate if someone's being violent towards you or abusing you, or you're in a hostile, dangerous emergency or situation like that. You don't have to tolerate that, and you need to get to safety as soon as possible. And don't tolerate people abusing you, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if as long, given that you're not being abused, you're not in a hostile emergency environment, that type of thing, decide to be happy, okay? It's just a decision. And ultimately, is anything in the outside world really going to do that for us? I mean, how much dopamine can you really have before it doesn't affect you anymore? I mean, the dopamine detox is a really good thing. If you can go on a dopamine diet and get rid of social media for a while, don't scroll, don't eat sugar, don't drink, don't smoke, don't do drugs, no pornography. Give yourself a couple weeks off of everything and see how you feel. It's really a game changer. That's for another video. Anyhow, deciding to be happy. That's the powerful thing right there. That's the power. Is in your hands. You can decide to be happy. Things are going wrong, someone's yelling at you. Okay, they can yell. I'm still going to be happy inside. I might not like it that they're yelling, but ultimately, you know what? I can't change anyone else. So I'm going to be happy. And if everything on the outside is a mirror of what is on the inside, or as some people put it, everything is you on the inside. Everything is you pushed outwardly. Everything that's you on the inside is pushed to the outside world. So if we're looking at our outside world and we're seeing things, this must reflect something about what's going on internally for us. Think about that right there. As always, thank you so much for joining me. If you like my content, give me a like, subscribe. There's going to be a lot more content videos coming your way. Much love to you all. Hope you have a great evening. Talk soon.